Trump discovers 6 Republican traitors have been secretly plotting behind his back for months. The inside treasonous actions of 6 specific Republicans against President Trump are disgusting, to say the least. Bribes, backdoor deals, and covert missions, all to dismantle this country, are being exposed left and right. And, as usual, Hillary seems to be directly in the middle of it. It's like she is throwing an anti-American party for the lowest of the low every day. Wikileaks is now taking on the exposing of these fake Republican infiltrators, and the result promises to be extremely enlightening. According to Freedom Daily, ever since President Trump got elected as president, there's been no shortage of Republican traitors working behind the scenes to bring him down. We've all had our suspicions on who these traitors were, but now our theories have been finally confirmed after the damning document that was just leaked. But what makes matters even more disgusting is that these 6 Republicans have been secretly plotting to remove Trump from office for months, passing intel through a Muslim Brotherhood operative. Uma Abedin is a Muslim Brotherhood agent who has managed to gain access to our White House through her work as Hillary Clinton's longtime aide. After Hillary's humiliating loss to Trump for the presidency, Wikileaks is now exposing how the Hillary and Uma have been working in the shadows, involving some very powerful Republicans in an active coup to get Trump removed as president. In a breaking document just released by Wikileaks, we're now learning everything we need to know about the Republican traitors in Washington, D.C. In the series of emails discovered on Uma Abedin's computer, only identified document 1078645, it's exposed how these 6 Republican traitors are not only working with Hillary to remove Trump from office, but are on her freaking payroll. In the first email, it goes into detail about how funds were being funneled directly from Hillary's campaign to line the pockets of the super PACs of Jeb Bush, Carly Fiorina, and John Kasich in order to buy their alliance against Trump. The traitors. Excerpts from one of the emails of document 1078645, JB, CF, and JK PACs will be noticeably silent for the rest of the campaign. Each will receive a significant allowance from advertising budget. Hillary Rodham Clinton is in the loop and has talked to all 3 personally, eyes only. But it doesn't end there. Other emails reveal how Hillary bought off other key members of the Republican Party by funneling funds from her Clinton Foundation directly to their bank accounts of 3 other traitors, including Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, Lindsey Graham, and known traitor John McCain. Keep in mind that Hillary Clinton is owned by Saudi terrorists, so money flowing from the Clinton foundations to these traitors is essentially money from terrorists. Not to mention Uma Abedin's involvement with this as a known Muslim Brotherhood operative. Conservative Daily Post reported other emails that surfaced, but do not refer to anything other than title, have also surfaced and raised eyebrows. It seems at a glance that the Clinton Foundation, or as I am calling it, the pantsuit mafia, has bought off several key members of the Republican Party to push the Clinton agenda, such as he is on board, will retract the invitation to speak, eyes only. This email was dated days before Speaker of the House Paul Ryan withdrew the invitation to Donald Trump to speak at an event in Wisconsin. Even though we do not have the smoking gun to say it was him, no other logical conclusion can be assumed. Other emails hint at the money being moved to Republican elected officials, in the White House and Senate. For instance, FEC reports show that 2 large donations from PACs and private sources in early October went to John McCain right after he attacked Trump, publicly criticized Trump. That happened shortly after a slew of emails concerning money moving to support one candidate and move support from another. Shortly thereafter, his challenger in this tight race, Kirkpatrick, lost several key donors, and money and support lessened from the DNC and the DSCC in the last few weeks of the race. The thing to note is that McCain is one of the lead sponsors of a committee to investigate any Russian influence into the election. Senator Lindsey Graham, another outspoken critic of Donald Trump and brief candidate for president from July to December, also, it seems, received help from the Clintons. An email that simply states cleared the road for him in 2020 could mean that there will be no strong or supported Democrat in the South Carolina state race when Graham is up for re-election. As with McCain, Graham has publicly called for a look into the Russian influence in the election. This is not just some type of petty revenge against Trump, but this is all-out treason. These representatives are acting in their own best interests, ignoring their oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Subversion of a sitting president by attempting to overthrow the United States government is a serious federal crime as spelled out in 18 U.S. Code 2385 and is punishable by 20 years in prison. Should be more. This treason on the part of these 6 traitors explains the ongoing gridlock in D.C. with the inability to do simple things like repeal Obamacare and securing the funds necessary to build President Trump's wall. Help expose these traitors: Jeb Bush, Carly Fiorina, John Kasich, Paul Ryan, Lindsey Graham, and the creme de la creme, John McCain, by sharing this story. They are all part of the Clinton machine and need to be removed from office immediately. They've literally sold the American people down the river in order to satisfy their unquenchable thirst for power. There you have it, folks. The constant barricading of the good moves by Trump to make this country better has been blocked and barricaded by the very ones who are supposed to be helping him. We knew much of this, but it is good to see Wikileaks pushing for the exposure of more truth. Absolutely correct. Look at these traitors. They're sellouts. That's what they are. That's what they are. That's what they are. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.